Yes, anywhere where you watch us from, it feels good to be here again this lovely Thursday evening. You know how to take do every Thursday. Slimmy plus myself, good day here to make sure say we talk about love, we talk about relationship, we mend bridges that is inside relationship. We even do hookup for guy where they find baby, baby where they find bobo. So make a no waste time, make a quickly welcome on to another fantastic episode of Marry Me. Shola Afonjana be my name, babe.
Yeah.
How far are you doing?
I'm very well. How are you doing?
It's been a long day.
Yeah, so it has actually been a long day. I don't know. Now I've been yawning like what I don't know since. No, that one where you just want. Okay, yes, that's fine.
Right here.
Anyways, let's do what we are waiting for here can do.
Yeah,
then
sure.
we can like focus on other things. So guys, good evening. It feels good to be here. Just like waiting Shola being talk. Every Thursday we always get that opportunity. You give us the avenue. You know, if you call us your love doctor on a day like this, Shola and I will definitely agree because we bear this title just once a week. And that happens to be every Thursday from 7 to 8. So how you guys doing tonight? It feels amazing to be here again. Yes, promises to be another exciting show. Trust us, when you see Shola, you see myself, you know, say, we no go carry anything, we no carry water come. And thank you to all of those persons where they always write us, all of them where they always reach out to Shola and Slimmy based on how our relationship they be, how our marriages they be. We know they take any of this for granted. And for our viewers, when we say Thursday, they be like the birthday for some, Christmas for some,
wait.
New Year for some, then they legit they wait. Okay, waiting, then they carry come. And once they hear, then they always just want to give their opinions, you know. So now they say now Kinikona they make soup plenty. Like different corporation now they make jollof rice done. Now where they go now be that. So Shola plus Slimmy plus Una way they house. Now the entire team now be that.
Now they make them for us because we don't feel do them alone.
At all.
We feel be your love plug, yes. We feel be your love doctors, but yet now be that patient maybe say without our doctors go run they go run out of job.
Without them no nurse, no doctor.
No doctor. So we try as much as possible to let you guys know that we heart you.
Yes.
And you are our number one. We heart you. We heart you. Yeah, so the way we take start most definitely.
Yeah.
If there's any story, then if there's any story, possibly from the social media or to the one with the trend, then we'll go enter into what we'll carry come today. Then after that, we'll definitely do the hookup, and we'll give you very lovely music to crown it all.
Yes. At least I don't get an idea of the kind of music we'll play today. Okay, yes. I would just like to talk about the issue of trust. I don't know whether not trust I won't call them now, but when you hear say your husband do something outside, or maybe like your husband, okay, let me just go straight to waiting I won't talk because I was supposed to share it somewhere else, but it's fine I just share it. So when I was driving on Tuesday, I saw a man that was drunk, extremely drunk. And shall I this not be night though, this not be evening. This was around 11 in the morning. Like he was drunk.
Close
it was
to midday.
legit. Close to midday, he was legit drunk. Like he staggered, they fall, and people were trying to hold him. Once you just come out from, before you reach those banks. And in my head, I was thinking like, why? Because I obviously had his ring on, so it wasn't something undeniably, say it don't match. So in my head, I was thinking like, okay, why married man go they drunk at this time of the day? I mean, if it was in the night, I'd be like, okay, fine. Maybe he don't work so much for money and he be choose to hang out with his friends for evening. You know how it is. But then in the morning, and I was thinking, I said, okay, fine. She na depression, be lead down to Disney. She na like I just had several thoughts in my head, like, okay, what could have led? Because I know say for that state, what I find out, go be the first time we go date that state. Do you understand? And that means the wife they are aware. So I was thinking, I said, okay, fine, let me put myself in her shoes. Like maybe they call her now. Waiting her reaction go be. She go be like, well, he's the one that knows Jare. Let him continue living his life. I cannot come and kill myself. Or she'll be like, this man again. Or, I kept thinking like, okay, what could have been? Like waiting for and the only thing that could come to my mind was, okay, fine, maybe he's not really getting the support at home. Maybe they're depressed. He's trying to get, they meet up to target in terms of wanting to take care of his family. Like I had several, but then I'm not married, right? And I can never be the man. So I no feel really tell where the shoe they pinch. But if it was really, I was extremely down. I legit been think from here, reach Ikeja. Because I just kept thinking if it was my father, if I had seen him in that position, what would I have done? I know Nigerians, we are so quick to make, I'm sure maybe trended, I didn't just take notes. We are so quick to making videos, taking pictures, instead of trying to even help a man in that state. So I saw people taking his pictures. I saw people doing videos. In my head, I'm like, you guys should take this, take him somewhere private. Pour water on him. Then maybe you call. If you still get his phone, you feel like call in family people to come say, okay, oh, your wife or your husband is here, or your brother is here. I just felt some type of way, really.
You see, the one that concerns us in that story is the fact that he has a ring on.
Yeah, he had a ring on.
And the connection between what we are saying now and the program is that he definitely should have a wife at home. It's an hypothesis. So what me I can't think there say, see, many men supposed to don't misbehave. Slimmytee. Many men supposed to don't do some very nasty things. Many men supposed to don't commit suicide.
Right.
Many men supposed to don't do some dirty things. But you see, because of the fact that they remember that, okay, I have a wife. Maybe they are listening to me, or that I don't want to make her sad at the end of the day. Sad at the end of the day because you don't want to make your wife come they carry your children, come check you for kiri. It will make you want get what they call second thought. Many a decision where men they won't take. Over 1,001 decision they radiate, they go through a man's heart. That's why with that another ring call your attention because
obviously if it was a young girl,
maybe this was one jobless idiot. Now let us see it from this perspective. Many people don't lose their job, and I know that's how they talk. Now people for us they agree with me, but their wife no let her show for their body say they lose their job. Why? Because when they wake up in the morning, the way where the wife go take give them motivation, find them small change,
go hustle again. My husband enter,
enter road, come wait till you call springboard. Maybe say once they land like this time they stay, they go bounce up again. Say just go out, don't worry. Oh, have you spoken with Kunle? Have you spoken with Kola? Let me talk to my brother. This is that. And the man who go know say don't survive 1 or 2 weeks of joblessness, and before you know it, that lacuna go close, that vacuum go close, he go get another job. All thanks to his wife. I could remember one day my father told me that she will never know say once upon a time is a clearing agent who works in a papa. He tell me say she will never know say once upon a time, as in we get issue for our work, they sell the place where they use inside a papa. That time some private companies took over, private agency company took over. So he tell me say she una know say during that time when our school fees still they go and everything. He tell me say she una ever know say see men they go through a lot. He tell me say she una ever know say they don't collect one major work before a major lovely car, and people where they call pot rats, they thief something inside that car, and the major had to take them and detain them. And do you know the funniest part? All this time when our father come home, you know that joy of daddy, children.
You no go know what's in the happen.
We don't know say this man don't go through a lot during the day. Now I can't they put myself in that position.
As a married man.
She at times my daughter go know say I get some very dramatic day. When I say dramatic, I mean as dramatic even on the street. Wanting to make things happen for them. Maybe you say, okay, make I quickly go there, go do this little transaction, and something happen, and or person they owe you money, or person wanna do game together, just one, and after screaming and shouting and everything, you have to still go home again
and see face them and see be happy
and pretended as if nothing happened. Maybe you and that person even jack on yourself saying that my money, you know, whole clothes like this. But when you get home, you have to just freshen up and it is dad, I'm back, everything is fine. All thanks to waiting. All thanks to a beautiful woman, a beautiful wife. So a lot of lessons there for what you talk now. We say I believe say a lot of women when they watch us go, say most times some men won't do some things, but the kind of love where you show them for us, no go let them try.
So why would you want to treat to that level?
Number two, when listening here, no day. Why no go on? See, they say when what is available, when what you want is not available, what available becomes the want. There are sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. Once you get that right person to talk to within few minutes, mood go change, everything go normal. And if you don't get that right person to talk to within that feeling, it can mar a lot of things.
A lot.
So
even outside husband and wife, Shola, as an individual, yes,
as a friend,
yeah, as
it
a
could
friend.
be a girl, it could be a guy, as a friend, just one normal person.
I tell people that, you see, it's just a thought between between suicidal, or no, between wanting to commit suicide, like between the act. Yes. Do you get
the
like
act and
itself? Yes,
like
it's just
the
now and yes, that's like the act and yes, the now and the verb. Let me use it like that. Just a thought.
The name and the action.
Yes, because the truth is, maybe at that position, at that point, maybe won't do them. If you had one person that came in at the right time, just tell you that, man, Slimmy, I mean, this is what is. Don't worry, you do. You know, being talk you out. And
before you know it, you're out of suicidal.
You become, I mean, that thought vanishes. Or somebody engages you. Like, do you get? So it's just.
I think for a married man or a married woman, the best person in that position should be your husband or your wife. Yeah. If a wife is not playing that role in a man's life, check that marriage. I think we should ask ourselves, as a wife, are you playing your role as a wife in the life of your husband? If your husband gets anything where they disturb him, shey na you be the first person wey go call, because
if your husband get best friend outside, there's a problem.
There's a problem.
And if your wife gets somebody else as a best friend, there's a problem. Because you should be each other's best friend.
Whenever I get home, my wife go brain psych me. Is there any issue? No issue. Are you sure? No issue. You are not smiling enough. Anything. She will ask me that anything until I say, okay.
Until you say
until
it.
I say
and you know when you say it, you say if you know say the body don't leave you.
Then she will give you the necessary advice where you need. You know why? Because you know, say she's the next person to bear any burden of your action or
consequences.
Inaction.
You both share it.
So that man that is drunk to stupor, thanks for that story, Slimmy. That man that is drunk to stupor, check it out. How in wife they take welcome am. See,
obviously,
we make mistakes. I dey make some mistakes. But at times my wife no go tell me say na mistake. Oh, if he do, but for midnight he go wake me.
To discuss it.
Because she knows if she self mess up,
you must.
I know day. Because I feel if I cover it for her, I'm not helping my children. My children. My children. Okay. Let's even say if her troubles doesn't get to me. Because that's why I cover, make her where I patronize and make her look like this, lovely and embellish her. Now the same thing will go pass down to my children.
And she spends more time with the kids than you.
So if your daddy can approve that we go to people's house, we eat, we stay till in the evening, then obviously it's a good thing. Then the children too, they will digest that. So why would a man be drunk by 11 a.m.? If you lose job, nobody only you go lose job.
You're not going to be
if they swindle you, nobody only you they swindle. But who have you been talking to?
Bam. So it is enough. They say a word should be enough for a wife, for the wives, we hope. Okay? Because we know they point fingers to any family, but like we don't talk. Say if your husband is not your best friend as a wife, there is something to check.
And if your wife,
your husband is not your best friend, there is a problem, all right? And on that note, I think it's safe for us to take our story for today. So Shola and I will go for this break. I'll be right back.
Lovely, lovely.
Slimmy and Shola, please, I want you people to advise me. My name is Sandra, and I'm 20 years old. I met Mike in my first year in the university, and we both fell in love. Mike loves me so much that he bought me a car just 6 months after we started dating. I took Mike to go see my parents since he demanded meeting them. But it seems my parents do not want Mike for me. Mike came to my hostel yesterday to propose and I accepted because I really love him. I also spoke with some of my friends and I can tell you they all agreed to our union. My problem now is that my parents are not agreeing to our union and they are not giving me any reasons. Am I too young to fall in love? How do I tell Mike after collecting the ring that my parents are not in support of our relationship? Please, I need you people to discuss this issue because it is already affecting me negatively as I can no longer focus on my studies.
Okay, you're welcome back. And more if you just join us, marry me and you they watch that program. Will be say, would they take and take analyze, would they take and take dissect everything we get to do with love, even find solution for love is you. Slimmy,
Yes, sir.
over to you to dissect this.
Okay, so this is I won't call her a young lady. I mean, she did university already. So Slimmytee and Shola, please, I want you people to advise me. My name is Sandra, and I'm 20 years. I mean, you're quite young. I met Mike in my first year in the university, and we both fell in love. Mike loves me so much that he bought me a car just 6 months after we started dating. I took Mike to go see my parents since he demanded meeting them, but it seems my parents do not want Mike for me. Mike came to my hostel yesterday to propose, and I accepted because I really love him. That 20. I also spoke with some of my friends, and I can tell you they all agreed to our union. I mean, your friends are also quite young. My problem now is that my parents are not agreeing to our union, and they are not giving me any reason. Am I too young to fall in love? For me, yes. How do I tell Mike after collecting the ring that my parents are not in support of our relationship? Please, I need you people to discuss this issue because it is already affecting me negatively as I can't no longer focus on my studies. Hey.
Well, I think I'll start off this way. Life is evolving, and
20 is young.
20 is young, yeah. 20 is young, you're right. But life is evolving. Why I said life is evolving is because even in those days, 30 is young. You dare not say you want to marry at the age of 30. Because
yeah, that's true.
You keep that relationship. I remember growing up, true or not, my father told me that he got to a certain age before he been realized saying Papa get tribal mark.
Are you serious?
Because nobody there looks at his face.
Okay.
And when he comes, everybody is buy me a cabo. Okay. Then when he wants to talk to you to go and bring something, you'll be like this. So this has always been their posture. They know him, but the mark they couldn't until he was about writing, is it G2? What is that one? Like common entrance before he knows. So, but now you come home, your child runs to you, sits on your laps, uses your phone, touches your bed and everything.
The funniest part now be say, Shola, 20-year-old girl self, she don't get masters.
That's still part of the evolution where they talk about.
Because I saw a post yesterday of one very known celebrity. She's a woman. But let's take Dr. Kamal from Kwara. Hello, Dr. Kamal.
Well done. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Doctor.
How are you doing tonight?
We are fine.
Okay. So what's your take? What do you think, Dr. Kamal? I feel say this guy is too young.
So my take is very simple. The girl needs to... Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
The girl needs to embark on the very, very fervent prayers. She needs to be praying in order for God to touch the minds of the parents. Do you understand?
But Dr. Kamal, to start with, sir, sure you feel say 20 years they're too small, this present day?
As a woman.
No, anybody that is above 18 can get hooked up and get married. If she's ready.
Yeah, she's a grown. 18 is legal age.
Anything from 18 is matured. That's my
So, but don't you think the parents actually know better?
I think the issue may not be having anything to do with age. Maybe the parents see something that the lady might not see. That's why I said she needs to embark on prayers for God to touch the minds of the parents, so that probably they can give their consent. If truly that man is Sandra's husband, because at times what the whole people might be saying, the lady might not see it that way. They understand.
I knew you were gonna go there.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kamal.
See,
you need just to be praying because she must not go against the wishes of the parents.
I don't know. Okay, thank you so much, doctor. Because I just feel for this case, I'm going with the parents. I mean, I don't know what like you said, I know evolution and all that.
Evolution, like I did talk before. I did try to talk about how things don't take change. And you wanted to share the instance
of a celeb. Yeah, so she said, man, cause coming.
Moses, how Abuja this evening?
I know.
Well done, sir. What do you think about this matter?
What I think about the matter is that she's not too young to hook up now.
She's not young for 20 to get married.
Yeah, I think she's not too young to hook up for marriage.
Not too young. The not too young bill.
Okay, so you think so? Oh yeah, now she know they're too young, but do you think the parents are overdoing things, or what do you think?
Yeah, all I see there is for her to just relate to her parents. Actually, you know, in the life, in the
Your volume, okay, now I see.
yeah, the parents don't actually have upper hand in her life, but they have the financial
Your parents really
responsibility.
have
But
fantasy.
the parents just agree to whatever she come up with. That's all my idea.
I didn't get you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Moses.
Thank you very much, Moses.
But then, Shola, let me show it to you. Today, do parents really have the finance when it comes to marriage?
No, they can advise us.
They can only advise.
Because the life at the end of the day now your own. You see, two or not two is in your hands. The parents don't do the one way God sent them, and they don't serve as a transportation agent to bring you to this life, to nurture you. Once that year 18 don't reach, you're responsible for anything you do.
Shola, but do you think this is actually applicable, like in Africa, or let me say in Nigeria, where, because even at 20, Shola, even at, see, now we say we don't get liver at 25, we you legit carry man come house, come show your say daddy, I want to marry. At 20, your parents go see if you say you suppose.
Yeah, see a child.
Do you get like it's
Vini.
Yes, sir.
Good evening. How are you doing, sir?
Good evening.
Well done, sir. So what do you think about this matter?
Yes, sir.
What do you feel about the matter?
Yeah, my view is this, sir. Ma, she's not too old to be patient.
Okay, she's not too old to be patient.
Okay.
She still needs patience and prayer, just as Dr. Kamal said before. And I think the person you will need in future, definitely you need to get their consent now, so that when the friends who thought the man is good for her, when they will not be available, the parents will definitely be available. Because it's a life journey.
It's a life journey, yeah.
A life journey. So she needs to wait and see why her parents are not in support.
So how long is she going to wait since you are accepting to the proposal?
Yes. Age 20 is not age that she will think, no, if I miss this man and that man will not come.
Several men still there on the road, lined up.
She said, sir, I think the parents, she needs to get the consent of the parents, support of her parents, with prayer and patience.
Okay, because me, I feel say why the parents even they talk no now, because say our parents now they feel no one outrightly tell her say yeah, come on, what do you know about marriage? Like maybe because if I calculate her age for her from secondary school now this girl enter university, she finished for 16, or let me say my dasha 15. Do you get? She did jump from 15 to 16. Then let's say she go private university. No strike, 4 years, everything 20. So she never even get life experience. Now why they talk say for me? Do you get she needs it? Marriage you not be a place where you say you're because everybody now they wear whether white gold, yellow gold, and then you feel you also need that same thing on your hand, and then you just jump into marriage.
You go wear till
you're gonna wear it forever. So she never even get experience for streets. Street never even humble. They can't break your heart first now.
Yes.
Never even good writing. You don't they pass.
Pastor Adesesson. Pastor Adesesson, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing, Pastor?
Fine.
Well done, sir. Your contribution on this matter?
Yes. What really happened is that the parent is very, very important.
The parent is very what?
The parent is very, very important in this issue.
Okay.
Yes.
Because without the parents, the relationship cannot hold. Then number one. Number two, she has to seek the consent of God, the mind of God. Because what I wanted to ask is that, has she prayed?
We don't know. That one we cannot answer. We can't tell.
That is it. That is it. If God has given her the two of them, go ahead. I think she will have to pray.
Okay.
To gain the mind of the parents.
Okay, so Pastor, you just said something now about the fact that she needs more like the consent of the parents. Okay, now, but if, because me, waiting they worry me about the age. I mean, I feel she's still very young, right? But then
No,
I feel
not
if
that.
she
It's
gets a
not
part,
necessary.
sir.
It's not necessary. The age. The age is not the issue now. Now, we have some men. They will entice you with material things.
Yes, like a car, you got a car. Yes.
They will entice. That's what I say in it.
Okay.
So they will entice you with material things, and that is not the aspect that she's supposed to look into. They can be friends. So they can be friends along the line. Then maybe when the parents give them their hands, then they marry. There won't be any problem. We know the men we have around this time around.
Because really, why will you?
The vehicle given to her, but it might mean another thing. That's the love cannot be based on that.
Might be a Greek gift.
Or he's even using the ring to tie her down.
It's a gift.
Unless if he's ready to marry her. I can also see this.
I see it as a gift.
Yeah, a Greek gift now.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Now she has to seek the face of God first and let God speak concerning the relationship, because it's lifetime
journey
relationship. Yes. So because marriage is not something one can just enter. At the end of the day, then there will be problem along the line. Because if God has given them go ahead, even if there's any problem, they can. I believe that God will intervene.
Thank you very much, Pastor Adesheson. Some people will tell you, say, waiting the day, waiting the inside marriage, we person never see before. I will marry him, I'll go ahead. Yes, you might be fortunate to marry him. But see, after 6, waiting the after 6 past 7. Some people marry, they feel say, waiting the day will start, and they will give birth. First one, still birth. Second one, still birth. Third one, still birth. That time, love don't, love don't do one side. Because when you do still birth 2-3 times, that's not a month, that's over 3 years. The man said, go down the reason economic resources when they waste, age and everything. This time around now, you go first say, wait, people go even they tell you, you get mama.
They can't remind
but now the mama where you don't fight.
Where you don't fight, where you don't forget.
Where you believe say is either George or Jack or Kunle or nothing else. Now, this time around, Kunle or George he know if he did there for you. Because instead they look for
all of these friends when they talk, say they agree to the proposal. See, we like preferences. Your friends will definitely, I'm sure when he proposed, there were activities. Do you understand? He must have done it. Now when we say proposal now, you don't pass, be careful. He must have done it maybe at a restaurant, or you got a very, very lovely place. Add flowers, candles. Do you understand? Lights, they were there for the surprise. So obviously, Slimmy is engaged. Obviously, what were you expecting?
Constant from Delta. How far Constant?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good evening, Ma. What do you feel about the matter?
God bless you.
Amen.
Thank you, amen, Ma.
I'm talking from the point of view of a grandma now.
Oh,
grandma. Wow.
Yes, please. I said, these young people, they are always on the fast lane.
Yes.
What we sit down, somebody has said it before, what we sit down to see, these people, they will be standing on top of the roof, they will not see it. We have seen in situations where we mothers, particularly mothers, when we say no to marriage, and eventually because of the love, there's no love, my brother, my sister. There's no love anywhere. When you like somebody, you marry that person, you develop love.
Okay.
And that's what they are calling love. That is why when they call love, any little thing they will back their back and run away. So they should sit down and listen to their parents. It's not the one that can put plenty with on, or can put plenty makeup, or that can bounce up and down. That is a white material. Or a boy that will be putting trousers inside the pool without belt. And use one hand to be dragging the other one up. You say you want to come and marry my daughter. I will chase you out of my house.
Grandma.
So many things we look at. What is people now? They are on the first lane. They say, wow, now old school. I don't know. Old school, I see better person.
Grandma.
Thank you very much.
Mommy, don't go yet, though. Mommy, wait, please. Because I first of all appreciate the fact say you take your time to call us. this evening.
Okay.
So you, as you talk now, you say love no day again. Say now when they enter, now in the love they develop. I don't know whether now so it work. If we are supposed to use that same approach now for our own generation. Then secondly, mommy, what does it take to be a good wife or a good man? Like, waiting in your own view, waiting with those things where maybe as a woman you guys watch out for, as a man you guys watch out for. Is she gone?
Grandma?
No, I'm with you.
Okay, Grandma, you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Okay, ma.
Just like just like we are discussing now.
Okay.
Like I said before, there is nothing like love, my dear. The only person that can love you is God. And vice versa.
Okay.
Anybody that comes to tell you love, and tomorrow you are not able to put water down for the wife or your child to drink, that love will just vanish.
Yes.
But if the person likes you so well, it will cover the love. It will stick together like God. Are you with me?
Yes,
We're
ma.
with you.
It will stick together like God. All this what they are saying, love at sunset, love at evening time, there's no love for my children. There's no love anywhere. It's when you marry the person, you start studying because you can never know it. Even at 50 years of marriage, I'm still studying my husband.
50.
50 years
Yeah.
of marriage.
Wow.
And that is the truth because new things will come up. What you think will not offend it before. If you do it now, but not in this old woman, see what you do.
Hey.
It is something you have to tolerate and manage well. These first-learned children, they are not ready to even manage and be tolerate.
That's true.
So, I beg you.
Grandma, thank you very much.
The young ones, let them take life easy. That is 20-year-old. Age is no barrier to marriage. You can't say, it's not when you are 45, you marry, you'll be sensible. There are some 18-year people that are very well matured.
Yeah.
That can manage, that can do anything. So age is not a barrier to marriage at all. In our time, some of us got married at 15, 16, 17. And we stayed in the marriage. We stayed in the marriage. So age is not the barrier. So what in effect am I saying? There is no love. All this one you people are calling love. There's no love.
Come on.
If you see so DK now, you will call it love.
Okay, Grandma, Grandma, I don't.
Grandma, even know what in the rain.
I think
Grandma, you know what in the
Grandma,
sun.
you shared enough. Thank you
Grandma
very
even
much.
sat as
I'm
apple. She
telling
know
you,
what in the sun.
she knows. She did.
And that's even
she's
in today's
trend.
news.
Yeah,
So,
she's as in.
well, I just feel
Right.
I go on wedding one day and from waiting grandma
So you
talk.
come and count and say there's love.
The chairman of the occasion, the man are from America. He can tell the young man, he said, say those people over there, they know they economize words. Said,
Just talk and do.
he said, see, you're happy today, you're jumping, you're happy, you want to start a home, you love your wife loves you, but I want to tell you one thing. I never see chairman's speech way short like that before. Say, I'm not going to waste your time, I'll just tell you the truth. No money, no
love.
honey.
No money, no honey.
No money, no honey. Young man, work hard. If you work hard, your children will get the best. Your wife will be beautiful for you. She will be happy everly after. But if you don't work hard, she will leave you. She will go for somebody better. Your children would, I can't say, money be everything. Say, see, it takes money to keep a home. No money, no honey.
No.
Thank you. I just dropped my, now everybody clap. He said, why money no do?
Even me there, they clap.
No, I said, drop mic. You don't even talk anything again.
No time.
No money.
You just stated
no
the
honey.
obvious, really. No hard feelings.
Well,
Just the
let's go
obvious.
on this break. We will be right
Well, they
back.
say no love. Oh.
Yes, you don't see the picture and you know what to do if you really like that lovely face. Right?
Yes. So feel free to. I'm sure our picture is on IG already. Okay. Remember, I say wapTV Day on top every social media platforms. We know we do on Instagram, we do on Facebook, we do on YouTube. Subscribe to our page on YouTube or our channel rather on YouTube at wapTVchannel. Our name now Omowumi Odubayo, 31 years. It could do based, all right? She could like meet a man with it between the ages of 35 and 37 years for marriage. It must be working and God-fearing, okay? So she's based in, I could have told you that already. So if you know you're searching as a man and you're ready to get hooked, you're ready to get mingled up, then all you need to do now just, of course, hook yourself up with Oma Woman. I'm sure she's waiting for you too, okay? Thank you. And if you're single, you're watching the show, you are carrying last too, okay? Feel free to send us a very good picture of yourself, very clear picture of yourself. Tell us your name, tell us your location. Tell us your ideal partner. Do you understand? Okay, what do you want from the man? What do you want from the woman? Where you want me she dey based? Career-wise, you want her working or not? Do you understand? You want graduate or not? Just anything you tell us, yellow or black, fat or thin. You just tell us, and we just bring your picture. And you just get hooked. It's as simple as ABC, all right? So let's go back to our discussion for today.
Yes, our discussion for today now, the one where we say many people don't choke mouth. We don't hear from Grandma, and she be the last person we call us.
Grandma say love no day.
Love no deal. We don't hear from Pastor Adeshe's son. We don't hear from Dr. Kamal. We don't hear from Mr. Moses, Ibini, Constance,
okay.
And we say a very big thank you to everybody who don't call us, knowing full well. Knowing full well say now and ourselves they make the show a lovely one.
Yeah, right.
You see, say one road no enter market. As we they talk, say 20 young. See grandma they enlighten us. Say 20 no young.
For their age, yes, say 16, 17, say
mature. And why she they talk say some 41 self at times no get them right. So it's not about the age at all.
Yeah.
Said it's about the maturity in that person. So
I concur.
while some people also can they make us realize, say, no, anything we parents talk, say, make person hold them carefully as far as marriage is concerned. Say, because one time go steady where you go need fall back on their advice or on their support.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, they see better, just like what grandma talk, say, waiting they sit down for roof.
Roof they see.
We will go climb mountain on top mountain. Where they waiting them sit down see. Even if we will climb mango tree, we will not see it. And no jokes, no lie, you know. But the only place where she just get me confused, she talk say love no day. But then at the end of it, I think I still understand what she talk.
Yeah,
because
I
think you only know how much you are loved when you don't date into them. Do you understand? It's okay for us to feel irony. Yeah, it's okay for us to say, oh, he loves me, blah blah blah. He love you. Now don't start the marriage. The real marriage, you know, be IT. Because for me, relationship is not IT, and you can never compare IT to how it's gonna be. I mean, IT is where they work with. You don't go through what we go through. Do you understand? You got to work from 7 till like now. IT don't day in house they sleep. So and that's for me now married. Married now like till forever. You get to know the real character of the person when you don't enter into the marriage. So the only time you can test the love of your partner now when I don't dey committed. Marriage don't enter. You don't say, this one I'm already bearing his name. It's no longer ordinary wife.
That time I love you love me no mean anything.
It don't mean again because
the thing don't turn to what they call blood. They don't turn to blood because it go reach one level we say anything where you they think your partner self go they think.
And with time, do you notice that they'll constantly resemble?
They go resemble. I say you go carry for say you won't call your husband or your wife and I too I won't call you and
you call the reason like you guys you start to think alike.
Self. And that's why I talk off camera before say marriage and love now like seed. If even I just start, it's still a sweet. Even now they do boyfriend and girlfriend, I don't want even sweet pass. That one. Oluwafemi.
Yes.
How Ogun? Oluwafemi.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening. How Ogun State?
We are fine.
Good. Oh yeah, what will be your contribution for this matter?
To my own opinion, I think the parents are correct. Because if the girl and the boy they are still in school, there is no need for relationship. They need to face one. You can't wear two legs of shoes at the same time. You put it one after the other. So for things to work well, you will just endure and finish one before you put your hand on the other one. So it is not good for you to be rushing. Not the age matter. Age does not mean anything. But the most important thing is the right time. The right time is more important.
So when is the right time?
Following that, because yes, there's a right time that God gives you. Because in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, the Bible said that in chapter 3 verse 1, said that Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 said that in everything there is time and season. So there is time for that one. Now they are to face. Now look at the problem with the girl. Now the girl says that she can't concentrate on her studies.
Because she's in love and the parents are not saying yes, so she's
in lost, not love.
And I lost LOST.
Oh, she's in lust and not love.
Yes, her parents are seeing her future, but she are seeing present, which is not correct. Her future is more important.
Okay. All right, Femi, are you married?
I will be 77 years old at October 4th.
77. Who? Okay, so Daddy, you're sounding so young. But I was going somewhere, sir.
Potential grandpa.
Yes. Does it make sense to have a relationship at 20 as a girl child?
If they are finished and if their God time has come, the right man will come and the relationship can start.
No, what I'm saying is, as an African parent now, Daddy, can I come in my 20, like say Slim in her 20 years now, can I come and present my boyfriend to you? Would you have accepted if you're my father? Say, Daddy, this is my boyfriend though, and I'm just 20 years.
And you are doing what at that time?
Like, maybe I'm still in school.
No, I can't accept. I can't accept.
No, you're sharp.
I like that.
No, you're sharp.
I will not jeopardize your future. I will not jeopardize your future. Yes, your future is more important.
As in, conference.
You see?
Thank you, sir. Thank you very. I mean, we've got grannies calling the show
yes,
tonight.
Yes, now they are showing tonight. One grandpa now.
Now, the equation don't balance
yes,
now.
So, because during their own time, like I talk, at 20, everything I would fear that time.
As in,
everything.
Liberty don't they gone now.
Even my father, they always tell me, say, then they marry, now their parents they marry. You now they do wedding, but no be you. Now your father. Now okay, now if I want marry you now, now my father go come tell your father.
Go be. Are you serious? My dad will come tell your dad.
Now my father go who I be. If I come tell your father say I want marry, you go say who are you? What do you know about who you get? Where you? So you have to go and bring an elderly person. So now those elderly
okay, they go follow
marry.
you.
Now them marry. No be you. Follow is an understatement now. If it's now when we say I'll come, you know that you take me.
At least before I'll bring my parents.
Now my parents go come your house. And even you as a lady, before you accept for me, your mama go say what they call alami. Alami na those people who come check my family. Maybe there's any disease.
Investigation journal.
They go check. Maybe people they grow old for my family. Yes, now it's that serious. They
go do all this.
They go check your uncle. Sure, you still get uncle. When your grandpapa die, at what age? They go check all those things. If there's any family kind of disease or cause, because those things they go do. So that's why they always talk say. No be you one marry.
Because it go pay
so
me. What's the essence of all this?
The essence of it is so that if you some family they say they know they grow past 40 years.
Oh.
And it happen. Truly it happen because not like generational cause. So they don't go let you enter that family. Or maybe one kind of particular disease day where they do them. So they go check all those things. The funniest part of the story, the funniest part is on the wedding day. This time they can't carry your hand, give me. Now my papa.
Now they carry man.
On the wedding day, now you and my papa go to dance around.
Yes,
me I go dance. What so you want to talk about?
So why I call the follow grounds? It's not
now you go follow me go, but before you for the whole because if anything happens to you, let me tell you how they do it like that, and that's why you see in those days a man hardly beats up a woman because if anything happen, now
your father
now go talk. No be who you be. They don't get business with you. And your father will go meet. Say, no more meal. That's why I see that when they want to do that money something, they don't go give them to the husband, say that the husband pay. They go give them to the papa will bring the money. Say, take your money, we are not selling our, not to the owner. So all those things get meaning. All those things really get meaning.
That's a good show. Thank you to all the grannies who have been taking our time to call us today. I think like what everybody don't talk. See, they shock you right now, but it go clear. Trust me, it be like candle. It go burn, it go melt, it go finish. Take your time. Reality go set things. Take your time. Marriage no go to person they rush into. Then they do competition for marriage. Okay, so give yourself the time. Follow with your parents. Just understand your parents for now. They see better path.
Yes, on top of that, I want to say a very big thank you to everybody that called into the show. Sandra and myself, they talk goodbye, but most definitely next week, we will be here again to discuss another very interesting theme of this.
Always.
Bye-bye.
Merci, au revoir.
More than words can tell. Marry me. wapTVchannel.